It's an overworked word, but there's no other way to describe Nick Vujicic. He really is inspiring. Nick was born without arms or legs. And when he tells the story of his birth, the shock, the confusion suffered by his parents, he'll have you in tears. Growing up wasn't all that much fun either. So how did this poor little Aussie kid do so well? Become school captain, go to uni, get a double degree and set himself up in a really great job. That's the story we're about to tell. A message of hope that's helped teenagers all over the world cope with their problems. A message you'll never forget.
You should jump in, mate.
Nick Vujicic was born with no legs and no arms.
I'm going out on a limb. What do you want?
But he's sure got plenty of guts.
This is scary right here, mate. This is where you gotta have guts. Or you're a bit crazy. 10. Nice, mate. Thank you very much. You're a generous judge.
This 25-year-old Australian is climbing over every obstacle life puts in front of him, and he's doing it with style.
You really can do anything, can't you?
There's no harm in believing so.
Everybody's going through something. You know, we're all going through something, just my pain is a bit more visible than yours or somebody else. When that clicked, it was like a light bulb when, you know, just flashed in my brain. I'm like, hey, now life I see as an opportunity. This circumstance, there's got to be something good.
No arms, no legs.
No worries, mate.
So do you see yourself as a disabled person?
I know I have no arms, no legs, but the definition of disability is something stopping you from being able to do something. In my life, there's hardly anything I've found that I can't do.
Even golf.
Even golf.
I think we're getting a bit out of control here.
Should I take over?
No.
There you go.
Nick is an inspiration, with a phenomenal passion for life that's intoxicating for everyone who meets him.
Nice. Give me 5, man. I feel like I'm enjoying life in my life more than the average person out there. That I'm achieving more things than the average 25-year-old. It's great. I'm fulfilling my dreams, man.
Those dreams brought Nick to America 18 months ago. In a short time, he's become a smash hit as a preacher and motivational speaker.
Welcome, Nick Vujicic.
The secret to his success here is his Aussie accent and the ability to laugh at his lot in life.
Yeah, when you see me from the outside of a vehicle, you have no idea that I have no limbs. And we're at the traffic lights, and this car comes up next to us, and this girl is looking at me. So I look at her, she looks at me, and I'm like, cool, let's have some fun here. I grab the seatbelt in my mouth, and I loosen it like this. And then in the car seat, I just did this. And she was like, it was awesome.
Humour underpins everything for you. Humour in your message.
You know, if I start feeling sorry for myself, then I know that you know, if I've got a sad face, oh, poor guy, you know. But if they see a guy, you know, who's able to joke about himself, you know, it's good to laugh once in a while, mate. It's a good relief. It's really, I mean, to be able to laugh at life, that's what I've found that I can now accomplish. There were many times I couldn't do that.
Nick was born in Melbourne in 1982, the long-awaited first child of Boris and Dushka Vujicic.
When I was born, the doctors held me low enough so she couldn't see me as soon as I was born, and she heard me cry. But obviously she saw a worried look in the doctor's face. He went pale. My dad looked over, and you know, his face colour changed as well. And my mum's like, "What? What's going on? What happened?"
It's a question that's never been answered. Nick's birth confounded the doctors then and still does.
So this was never detected on ultrasounds?
Correct.
Your mum medication while she was pregnant with you?
No, no medication. Wasn't thalidomide. That was a decade before I was born. And so she knew all about that. She didn't even take Panadol or any painkillers while she had a headache, and not a touch of anything else that might harm her pregnancy.
It took a while for your parents to accept their baby boy like you are.
Yes. I mean, I couldn't imagine the shock, the grief, the natural feelings of guilt, anger, confusion.
It sounds like a period of mourning almost for them.
Oh, it was.
When you were born.
For about 4 months. It was hard. You know, when I was born, my mum didn't even get flowers from anybody. You know, you get a firstborn son, no one sent any flowers. Yeah.
But despite his lack of limbs, Nick was a perfectly healthy baby, and with sheer will, he adapted to everyday life. It's that same perseverance and imagination that drives him today.